Hello students, welcome to Competitive Exam Library YouTube channel. Today we are going to see what is the closed loop control system or feedback control system. So because it is presence of the feedback elements, this type of control systems are also called as the feedback elements. So let us define the closed loop control system or feedback control system, a system in which the controlling action or input is somehow dependent on the output, or changes in the output is known as closed loop control system or feedback control system. So this is the actual definition of the closed loop control system or feedback control system. If you observe the important here, a system in which the controlling action or input is somehow depending upon the output or changes in the output, that type of the control systems we will call it as the closed loop control system or feedback control system. So here, to have that dependence, we can say to have the dependence of input on the output. So what is the mediator is between this input and output is such a system uses. So what it is going to use, such systems uses the feedback property, So if you see the block diagram of this closed loop control system, if you observe here, so you will have a controller. So you will have one controller here. So this is one controller box, you can say. Then you will give this controller box to the input for the plant or process. So you will give the input for the plant or processor. The output will be what you are going to get, that is variable, that is output variable is, we can write it as C of S. The input you are giving the reference signal or whatever it may be. Here you are giving the reference signal, or you are going to get it is a command variable here. So if you, the output will be, and that will be connected between these two. There is a one more connection is also there. There will be these two, the input and output. You will have one sensor, so that is the acting like a feedback path. So this is the input you are giving here, this is for this, so for this reference signal. So if you observe this, this is called as the feedback path, here. Then if you actual control system diagram, if you observe the actual control system diagram, that is closed loop control system, you will have one summing point will be there here. So you will have one summing point will be there, which is acting like error detector, that will be given for the controller. So you are going to get a manipulated variable from the controller, that will be given for the plant or a processor, then it will be taken the sensor. So this is actual block diagram of closed loop control system. So if you observe here, we can see here the boxes. So what are the different boxes are? So first you will have the controller. So controller will give the manipulated output, that is a manipulated variable you are going to get, that will be given for the plant or processor, that you are going to get the command signal here, so or command variable. Then if that command variable is not satisfied, then it is given back for this sensor, and sensor will be given for this, and here it is the reference signal you are going to give for this error detector. Then it is going to compare whatever the input and output here, plus you are going to get the error signal. So this is called as the, we can say it is going to called as the comparator between the sensing quantity, and this is the feedback path. So you will have the feedback path here, or we can say this is the feedback element. So this is the block diagram of closed loop control system. So let us see the different examples of the, we can consider real time examples of closed loop control system. So if you see the real time closed loop examples of control system, first one we can consider it as human being is one of the best example of the closed loop control system. So how we can say it as human being is a closed loop control system. If you observe here, so it is also having one comparator here, then so the brain is a main controller. Whatever you are doing the work, any work you are doing, brain is a controller. Let us take the process will be hands is doing some process, it is going to some work. So if you observe this, so it will be compared. So first thing, you are having the controller here for any human being is a brain. So for that, so you will have the processor will be hands or whatever it may be, the different body parts. So if the desired position, let us see desired position of hands, desired position of the hand, if it is not satisfied this desired position, so what you are going to see, so I is the feedback. So the feedback will be is I. So if you are doing some work, let us take, if you are writing some notes, if you want to write one point at that some particular point, but you are missing, so the brain will senses the hands, you should not write, and the eyes will give that feedback to this brain, so that what is the you are going to get. So reference, here you are having reference or position of the hand, so that is going to change once again position of the hand. So the position of the hand will be changed depending upon this feedback. So I is acting like a feedback for the process of any work. So this is the one example we can say. Another example also we can consider, that is automatic home heating system. If you consider automatic home heating system, so if you take automatic home heating system, here also you will have, so there will be one comparator, that is a temperature comparator will be there. The temperature sensors is acting like a feedback elements. So you will have a valve here, so based upon the controlled valve. So for that valve you are giving the heater, so heater will be controlled by the controlled valve, so that is the heater will be given here. Then the output will be taken here, so house temperature. So you are going to measure the house temperature, then it will be connected to sensor. So here depending upon the what is the temperature at the output side, that is outside, depending upon that it will senses, though it will changes the temperature, and it will be given for the comparator here. So reference temperature, so we require some temperature and the sensor will senses the comparator here, it is going to compare, then it will be given for the valve, and the valve will be given for the heater, then it is going to generate the output, the desired output or desired temperature. Another different examples we can say DC motor speed control. So DC motor speed control, so depending upon how much of speed we are going to control, that is also will be there. Next voltage stabilizer, so you can see the voltage stabilizer, So depending upon the voltage fluctuations, it is going to operate. That is another example of the closed loop control system. And automatic electric iron. So automatic electric iron box. Another thing that we can say, autopilot mode. We will keep autopilot mode in cars. Now it is in the cars. Autopilot for aircraft, or we can say in the cars also, when we keep in the autopilot mode. So it is going to sense depending upon the surroundings, then it will changes its direction. That is meaning of the autopilot mode. Next, let us see what are the advantages of the closed loop control system. So if you see the advantages of the closed loop control system, so first it will be maintenance. So it is having maintains high accuracy. So it is going to maintain high accuracy. And next is reduce the effect of non-linearities. Reduce the effect of non-linearities. Non-linearities means it is like a disturbances. So we can get in dealing with the time response process. So we can see there, reduce the effect of the non-linearities. Reduce the effect of external disturbance. Reduce the effect of external disturbances, and also internal also. So okay, external and internal disturbances are getting reduced, and it is also having high bandwidth. So the range of frequency will be very high. So that is meaning of the high bandwidth means less affected by the noise. So less affected by the noise. Another example is, another advantage, facilitates the automation. So it is going to provide the automation can be provided in case of the closed loop control system. This is the advantages of the closed loop control system. So whenever you have the let us take the disadvantages of control system. So when you take the disadvantages of the control system, what are the different disadvantages are? First disadvantages will comes under complicated to design. So it is very complicated to design. So that is the first important point. It is complicated to design. Next one is, it is costlier in construction. So because you are going to construction. Next, system become unstable. So it is very unstable when you compare with the open loop control system. So it may be because of presence of feedback. Feedback may lead to oscillatory. Feedback may lead to oscillatory. Oscillatory means we will have the dampings, and overall gain is reduces. Overall gain of system will be reduced. Due to feedback elements. So this is the disadvantages of the closed loop control systems, we can say. That's all in this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. If you have any query, please comment in the comment box. I can reply. Thank you very much.